Hey fellow foodies, it's Faye from facefood.com. Today I'm going to show you how to make these strawberry thumbprint cookies. Typically they're made out of shortbread dough, but I'm going to be making these out of sugar cookie dough. So I start out with the butter, sugar, and sour cream in a mixer, and I get that mixing for about 5 minutes until it's whiter and fluffy. Okay, so when you think it's just enough mixing, what you want to do is just scrape down the bowl. Make sure to get the sides and the bottom of the bowl. And then you can add in your egg and your vanilla extract. And then give that a mix. Okay, and then when you're done mixing those ingredients, you just again want to scrape down the bowl really well. And then you can add in the lemon zest and the lemon juice. You don't have to mix it too much here, just make sure the juice and zest is mixed in a little bit. Right, and now it's ready for the dry ingredients. And when I add in, when I add in the dry ingredients for any cookie dough recipe, I typically pulse it. I don't fully mix it. This gives me more control so that I don't overmix it. So I just kind of pulse it until it's just combined, and when it's just ready enough, I go ahead and fold the rest in. Okay, so that looks good enough, and I'm going to go ahead and start folding it in with my rubber spatula. This is a very soft dough, so it's going to look crumbly regardless, but this will help it come together just a little bit more. So after this step, just wrap it up with some plastic wrap and refrigerate it for about an hour. You can of course do it overnight if you're not baking it off the same day. And then when you're ready to bake it off, I just use a mini ice cream scoop, scoop out about 2 spoonsful, and then you just kind of toss it between your hands, and then roll it between your palms, and you'll be able to form a ball and really just make an indentation with either your thumb, or you can use like a small measuring spoon. That works as well. If you find the dough is too soft, what I recommend is you refrigerate it for a little bit and get it back to a cooler temperature, so it's going to be easier to handle. What you could also do is just try flouring your hands. The sour cream in this recipe makes it a pretty soft dough, so just if you find trouble with that, just keep those tips in mind. But yeah, what you want to do is just form the ball, make the indentation, and if you find the sides cracking, you can always fix them up a little bit. Okay, looking good. So these are ready to go for the next step, which is to fill them with the jam. I'm using strawberry jam in this recipe. You can use your favorite homemade jam, or you can use the jar jam, either way. Just make sure don't overfill it and don't skimp on it either, you know, you want a good balance. And you will have some leftover dough with this recipe, so you can always just freeze off the rest of what you don't want to bake off. It's not a big deal. But these are ready to go in the oven. I'm going to bake them at 350 for about 10 to 12 minutes. And they're going to rest on the baking sheet after they are done cooking for about 5 minutes. And then you want to just slightly cool them before you glaze them. Okay, so I'm just kind of drizzling some glaze on there. Nothing too fancy. You can see how easy this recipe was. For the full recipe, go to facefood.com, and these cookies are very elegant, great for a brunch or even like a tea party. Yeah, they're delicious and they're easy to make, as you saw. So get the full recipe at facefood.com, like this video, comment below for any comments or questions, and subscribe to this channel for more great videos on the way. And until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.